It seems like Glasses Unks, this is an OG. This current Unk is an OG. Seems like his name is Craftsman. Craftsman. That's a sick name. Boston Unk's name, by the way, is Aaron. Most, most white guy sounding name possible. Just Aaron. According to the Google Translate. So we've got Craftsman versus Boston Unk. Craftsman is a classic OG. He's a straight shooter. Boston Unk is a stone cold killer, but I mean, how can you deny the raw skill of Craftsman? Let's see. Keeping it close, keeping it competitive. 3-string for 6 points. Gonna tie it up. And then get a ball stuck with a half-hearted limp shot. Craftsman exposing whatever weaknesses you leave around. He's gonna take that 4-string and then he's gonna send one straight into the gutter. Of course, the moment you say something good about him, he's gotta show you something bad. Boston, 2 straight, gets the 1 for 1 and the 2 for 2 for 3. Gonna get one stuck though. Craftsman, he's gonna go deep. Deep. No good from Boston Unk. Let's see, Craftsman with another deep ball. I see the vision, and so does the table. Gives him 3 points. Second shot though, didn't quite put as much tender love and care into it as the beginning shot. Boston Unk putting a little too much tender love and care into his, sends it straight into the gutter. Craftsman says that gutter looks pretty cool. I want to put a ball there too. Shouldn't have done that though. He's down to 2 balls. And now, well, why not just go down to 1? That seems like a good idea. Boston will get himself 3 points. He's still got a comfortable amount of balls. He's going to get himself a 2-string for 6. Takes the lead over Craftsman. He's down to 2 balls now. Gonna miss. Well, where's that? Yeah, he's got 2. He's hiding one with his other hand. He's palming it like a magician. Doesn't want us to know what's up, never letting us know his next move. I don't blame him. Those are the types of tricks you need to get one over on Craftsman. Alright. Boston Unk and Craftsman both trying to see if you can get the ball to go through the board. Doesn't seem like no matter how much testing they do, on that regards, doesn't seem like it's gonna get through. Oh, and he gutters his last ball. That means Boston Unk, I do believe he has to fire what he's got, and that's it. He'll miss. Should get one more shot. Doesn't get the ball back once his opponent's out. He's going to go for a cheeky little 1. Gets a 3-string. Picks up 3 points with his last ball. I guess that's about as good of a result as you could ask for. Puts himself up. Not what I would call a comfortable lead, but a lead nonetheless. That's pretty nice. Take what you can get against Craftsman. I mean, the guy is a menace if you've seen the other streams. This guy pretty much runs Crystal Ball. So, yeah, he puts the Unk in Uncball. I mean, with a cut like that, you know, he's got the freshly trimmed lawn. This guy is the name of the game. winner of the rock, paper, scissors. Gonna go to Boston. Unk wastes no time getting deep in the middle of that 2 board. 3 in a row, gets the 2, then the 4, then the 6. That's 12. That's quick maths. Gonna miss his opportunity for the 4 string. Okay, I can't help but feel like Craftsman actually undershot that and then it ended up landing in the 1 board. He's not gonna get his follow-up though. Boston Unk, a little bank off the 3 board. Cheeky 4 stringer for 8, misses the follow-up. 22 to 47. He's starting to extend that lead, but nothing is safe as long as that 3 board sits completely empty. Okay, oh, and the block's not going to be successful from Craftsman. Gets the ball stuck. Boston Unk says, I'm not going to lie to you, I don't really want anything to do with that. I'll block the 1 from you anyway. Overshoots the block. It's a tricky situation to be in here. He has to go for that right side pocket, but... Oh, knocks his own ball. Does it stay stuck? And it stays stuck completely vertical. Puts... Oh, Boston's in a tough position. He's gonna help. Oh, but he lands it himself. It continues to roll. They'll both take 2 points off of the play. Blocking the grand slam, though, Craftsman. I'm not gonna say he's happy with it because it still looks like he's gonna drop the set at this point, but he's gotta be satisfied with blocking the grand slam in such a fashion. Boston Unk doesn't care. He's going to keep going deep, though. He's going to keep landing balls. He's going to get some stuff up there. Craftsman, he's like, you know what? That 3 board, that looks pretty good. Let me get some up there myself. Boston. Nice. Lands it in. A little easier to knock his own ball in here. Won't even, skips right past it. Gets himself the 3 string. He's racking them up now. And a comfortable first set for Boston Unk. Seems like no matter what Craftsman does here, he's not gonna get it. That's the first set for Boston Unk. Craftsman looking slightly stressed out. Alright, some back and forths here. Let's see who can get a strong set to the first set. Strong start, rather. Looks like it's gonna be Craftsman. Alright, strong start. Good defensive setup, some spread out balls in the 1 board. Prevents any strings from forming down there. Okay. In comes Boston. Still gonna try and get in there. Alrighty. Two for. And not gonna get so lucky with the third. Nice. Looks like he still has an opportunity to string at least the majority of the two. And as I say that, he sticks a ball up there and leaves it behind. Craftsman gonna sneak in, block it off himself. Now he's going for a cheeky little string on the one. Has an opportunity to find himself a slam here, 2 balls away. Oh, a beautiful rainbow straight in, and one more into the 1B, and he'll have a slam. And he doesn't get it. Let's see if Craftsman's actually going to sink it. One of these days he doesn't. Cleared his own balls out. He'll get one back though. Good for him. Craftsman's going to get his slam on the one board. That's 14 for him. Sets his sights on the deep ball. Is going to get it immediately. And a second. Should have just gone for that from the beginning. Why are we wasting time with the one board? If you're such an American sniper, should have just gone deep from the start. Boston still looking for this 3 string. He's going to get 3 balls stuck there. I mean, come on. Free those puppies. Nope, it's going to overshoot. I mean, come on, buddy. How much is it worth? Might as well go for the 3s. He's going to set them all free. Does he get them back? It seems like he will. He frees those. He gets his 3 string for 6 points. Craftsman doesn't seem... Craftsman seems like there's some rules. He's going to throw all the balls away. Craftsman not happy with him getting the balls back. And he's going to tell him to toss them. He's going to gutter his own balls. What a tragedy. You're going to have to throw him away himself. You know, it reminds me, I flew across the country to Oregon to visit some friends, and I was going to bring them some fresh New York bagels. And I got them a dozen bagels and a pound of cream cheese. And TSA made me throw the cream cheese away. They said it was a liquid. I had to watch as the TSA agent threw away an entire pound of fresh New York deli cream cheese. And that reminded me of that right there, just watching Boston Unc have to dump 3 of his own balls that he had stuck. Dump them into the gutter. A little bit of back and forth. Honestly, I think Craftsman didn't expect to get caught off guard in that first set, and now he's a little tilted. Honestly, the sportsmanship is lacking here. Boston Unc seems to just be having a good time. Craftsman is stressed out though. His life is on the line here. There is nothing more important to him than this Uncball tournament right now, and he is not happy about any opportunity Boston has to inch ahead. That stress is going to carry over into breaking his first shot. Boston Unc, though, overshooting, bouncing off. Ball getting stuck on the gutter. Don't let Craftsman see that. He'll probably tell you it's a gutter ball or something by some sort of strange regulation that we don't know about. Don't want that to happen. Craftsman And it seems like that stress is accumulating compound interest because he still can't sink a ball. Maybe wax those puppies up or something, put a little extra spin on it. There you go. It's like he can hear me. Gets one in, goes for an easy shot, boosts his confidence a little bit. Now that he's blocked the slam. And never mind, miss a layup. And Boston, oh, was that over the line? I don't know. Well, Craftsman's not losing his mind, so I guess not. Short ball. Alright, and after some elbow greasing with the rules, some hard-fought regulation rousing. Let's see. Yeah, Craftsman gonna be able to take back a set. Stealing those 3 balls away from Bostonak. A controversial ruling for sure. The people will be up in arms about it as soon as they find out about it, if they find out about it. Personally, I'm confused about it. I get the logic. You know, when one player runs out of balls, the other player enters a sort of like sudden death, where when they throw a ball, they don't get the ball back. But in that case, he had 3 balls stuck. He freed those 3 balls during his sudden death. Normally you would get those back because they're not guttered. But I suppose once you're in that sudden death mode, you don't get any balls back no matter what. I don't like that personally, but I guess whatever it takes for Craftsman to win. You know, he came dressed to win today. He's in the red camouflage to match the background of the stream to try and hide himself. Considering the how difficult it is to see him with the camouflage, Blinky probably can't see him at all. That guy only gets 2 frames per second when looking forward, so Craftsman's probably invisible to him. Where he's not invisible right now is this board. He's sinking them. Alright, Boston Unk with an opportunity. Lands in the B hole. Blocks a bigger string. Gets a 3 string for himself. That was 4 into a 6. Then he's going to start going low. Tries to block the string on the 1 board. Won't be able to do it. Craftsman finishes off his 4 string for 8 on the 2 board. And then keeps stringing on the 1 board. He's going to get a 1. Not going to be able to secure that 4 string there. Gives Boston Unk a chance to block. He can't make it. No good. Off the peg. And the block opportunity wasted, as Craftsman is going to be able to sink that 4 string. Boston Unk now has to resort to violence, goes deep for threes, 10 behind now. Follows it up, gets the 2-string for 6. 4 behind now, next one takes the lead. Gaps it, only gets 3 here, down by 2, down by 1 even. Does he get the 4-string? He doesn't, oh, but he does bring it back. Gaps it, gets the 2-string. That's 6. Can he get the Grand Slam? He can't. Grand Slam would be 30. Craftsman's got to block it here if he wants any hope of winning this half of the set. It'll also put him out probably of the entire set. Not as easy as it looks, though, to sink that Grand Slam. Unk sitting up straight for the first time today. So you could tell he's getting serious. Seems like Craftsman bettered his last ball on purpose just to give Boston as few shots as possible. Boston really locking in here, sitting up straight. Eyes wider open than I've ever seen them. He's only got 3 shots to sink this Grand Slam. If he does, we can call this game pretty much over. Gets a ball stuck, gives himself an opportunity to knock it in if he shorts it. And he shorts it, hits the board, keeps it tied 31-31. Personally, I think that's just good tactics out of Craftsman. I think he sunk his ball in the back gutter on purpose just to put Boston into that sudden death mode. Boston not able to make the most out of his opportunity. That Grand Slam again would have been 30 points. We could be looking at 61-31 right now, practically locking Craftsman out. Instead, we're looking at a tie ball game. 31-31, 1 set apiece. It's pretty much a new game. Whoever takes this half right here, right now, takes the whole shebang. This one is quite literally for all the marbles. Let's see what they can do here. Craftsman only going to be able to get a 1-piece chicken McNugget. Boston, on the other hand, sinks the 2. Let's see if he can string something together here. No, gets the ball stuck. The response from Craftsman is to go shallow. 2-string on the 1 board, 2 points. Then bricks his next shot. Boston. Almost an air ball. Shoots it far too wide. Hits it off the last peg on the 2 board. Speaking of too much power behind it, Craftsman as well. Not bad. Boston overshot, but because he had that ball stuck, they're able to ricochet, get it in for the 2-string, 4 points. Gets a solo ball in for another 2. Overshoots, but somehow hooks it into the D. It's another split shot for only 2 points. Strings in, 3-string on the 2 for 6. See if he can get the 5-string for 10. Not going to be able to get it. Get 3-string for 6, though. He'll take it. Grand Slam opportunity for 28. Doesn't make it. Gets the ball to roll back down. Now it's all up to Craftsman. Block the Grand Slam, and he does. First try. Blocks the Grand Slam. Takes 2 points for himself. Oh, but he's not even able to string together a run in the 1s. Boston Unk, though, nice guy, helps him out, gives him the 3-string, but also sets up a block for himself. Now going to start shooting deep balls at the 3. And he's going to get one right away. And running away with this. This is Boston Unk's game to lose. He's going to get one stuck. Yup, Craftsman. Disappointment after disappointment mounting up. He's got to know he's a better player than this, but he's not going to have an opportunity to show it. Not right now. Boston Unk strings together a 2-piece. He's going to be up by 24, an irredeemable amount. Craftsman gets a 3, knocks Boston's ball out of the way, but it's another split. Only 3. Gutters a shot. Not going to have the opportunity to follow up with a 3-string in the 3 for 9. Boston instead gonna go for the short ball, gets the split on the 1, rolls the ball all the way down to block the string on the 1 for another solo 1. Confident now that he's blocked the strings in the 1 board, he's gonna start shooting deep again. This is a 9-point opportunity on the 3 board for Craftsman. That'll only put him at 51. It's not enough. Doesn't matter. Boston's going to sink it anyway. That's game. Boston's looking for the handshake. Not going to get one out of Craftsman. Not going to get one. Craftsman wanted Boston to dump all his balls in the gutter earlier, but more than happy to take shots himself here now that he knows he's lost the game. It's another point for his record, I suppose. It's going to be game in favor of Boston.